What's up, guys? Jared Keys, three-time overall champion, number 7th in the nation, number 9th in North Americans. Here to talk to you guys about back training. So, a lot of people ask me about back training. They've seen the transformation I made in 2019, where my back went from to pretty damn good. Basically, guys, it took figuring out a different philosophy, figuring out different things, and just staying consistent with it. But with that being said, guys, we're gonna jump right into it. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the video if this is helpful for it to you, and share it with your friends as well too. But anyways, guys, so the first thing you want to have for back training is adequate nutrition. You do want to be in a caloric surplus, which means you're eating more food than your body burns, more energy than your body burns, so you have the ability to gain weight. So your body has a surplus of calories that it can use to build muscle. I say figure out what your maintenance calories are and then add 500 calories to that. You want to make sure that you're eating enough protein a day. Basically, you should be eating at least 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight that you have. So if you're 180 pounds, you want to be eating at least 180 grams of protein. Me personally, I like to set it to whatever my goal is. If I'm trying to get to 210, I'm gonna be eating 210 protein every single day. So guys, that's the first most important thing, making sure that your body has the materials to grow, the clay to sculpt, whatever you want to call it. You gotta have it. So the very next thing, guys, is you want to warm up. You want to warm your back up. Me personally, the first movement I might do is maybe a T-bar movement, a deadlift, or a rack pull, a heavy mass movement. But the thing is, I'm not going to start off heavy. I'm not going to go straight into the weight. I'm going to start off nice and light. So I'm going to do, 2 or 3 sets of 20, work my way up, make sure that I'm feeling the back, make sure I'm feeling the muscles that I want to be contracted. I want to make sure I'm feeling my lats, make sure I'm feeling my lower back, make sure I'm feeling my upper back, that upper shelf. I want to feel everything. I personally like to do close grip movements, guys. Close grip movements, I preach them all day. I think that having a big wide back is all about having as much tissue and as mass as you can have. So I believe in in close grip movements, not so much wide grip movements. Now the next thing, guys, I think you need to train hard on back. So for your heavy sets, you could go all the way down to 6 reps, between 6 and 8, but you do want to do a majority of your working sets in 8 to 12 reps. You want to get that pump, you want to feel it. So you guys, like I said, you want to go heavy, but at the same time too, you want to be in that 8 to 12 range for most of your sets. Maybe go down to 6 to 8 for your last few, your heaviest sets. I believe in drop sets, guys. I believe in completely exhausting the back. That's another thing. I think it's different than training other muscle groups where, maybe arms, like you start to get the burn and you're like, okay, I'm gonna back off and I'm gonna come back to it. With back, like you gotta get that burn, then you gotta keep going, and then you gotta keep going, and then you gotta keep going until it just really, really, really hurts. But plain and simple, guys, you want to feel that whole entire back. You want to get that activation. I think you need to train back hard to get a big back. I do think that, I tried lighter weights. I tried more reps and different things like that with back. And it would be really good, like I said, for activating the muscle, getting warmed up. But I realized, I had to load some weight to get a big back. So guys, you got to go heavy to your level of heaviness. You got to go heavy. You got to push that. Now, the next thing is frequency. I think you can, if you have good back genetics, like if your back already grows well, you can get away with 2 days a week. But the truth of the matter is, if you want your back to blow up, you need to be hitting it 3 days a week and make sure that you're recovering in between those days, guys. So you want to make sure that you're eating your protein, drinking, at least, a gallon of water, whatever you need to drink water to, keep your system flush, and make sure that you're recovering, getting good sleep, resting outside of the gym. Those things are all very, very important in order to be able to recover enough to train 3 times a week with back. But if you're able to do it, guys, you're going to grow. I'm trying to tell you that if you're eating right, you're training that hard, you're going to grow. Your back is going to make the transformations you want to make. Now, the final thing, guys, is always patience. Man, I wish it could happen overnight. I really do. Sometimes it is. I mean, if you really, really kill that shit, you really, really hit your nutrition, you really, really hit your training, then your back is going to blow up faster, than maybe than you would expect if you have, at least okay back, growing genetics. But the truth of the matter is, even for us, even for me, person with decent back growing genetics, I still am not exactly where I want to be with my back. I want my back to be a lot bigger, a lot fuller, a lot, overall better. But the truth of the matter is, I do realize that it takes time. So I know that if I keep training hard, if I keep, eating right, if I keep drinking my water, taking my protein, keeping track of my nutrition and hitting it hard in the gym as hard as I do, doing your heavy movements, doing your close grip movements, then you're going to make improvements, guys. I'm trying to tell y'all. So I appreciate y'all for watching this video, man. Just some quick tips on how you can get your back bigger. If this video was interesting to you, if you liked it, if it was helpful, please be sure to subscribe to the channel or follow. Please be sure to like and comment if you guys have any questions, guys. If I can go in more depth to explain things better, then just let me know. And let me know what muscle you guys want me to cover next. See you on the next video.